Welcome to the biggest news of the motorsports world. We kick things off with the brutal reality facing Yamaha. Fabio Quartararo's sour mood through the 2026 MotoGP season has been the defining image of Yamaha's new V4 project, and we dive deep into whether his frustration is justified or just misplaced.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the wider rider sentiment across the Yamaha project. We're hearing about the agitation from Toprak Razgatlioglu, the contract talk coming out of Alex Rins, and the difficult veneer Jack Miller and Augusto Fernandez are struggling to maintain in the competitive reality. The focus shifts to the technical side of things. We examine the feedback coming from the riders about the bike itself. We'll explore why riders aren't feeling good on the current setup, the missing feedback, and whether the undercooked nature of the machine is the real problem. Finally, we look ahead to the upcoming action. We break down the full timetable for the 2026 MotoGP France Grand Prix at Le Mans, showing you exactly when you need to tune in to follow every practice, qualifying session, and the main race. Don't miss a second of the action. Hit subscribe now for all the latest MotoGP news. Yamaha's current MotoGP project is facing significant internal friction, characterized by rider dissatisfaction and a deliberate strategic underperformance, which is fueling tension surrounding the new V4 engine configuration. Fabio Quartararo has become the focal point of this discontent, expressing profound frustration with the bike's performance, citing a dramatic drop in lap times compared to previous years. He suggests the current setup is not in his hands, attributing performance deficits to grip loss rather than a lack of skill. This situation stems from Yamaha's strategic decision to adopt the V4 engine in the final year of the current regulatory cycle. This move is designed to maximize track time for 2027, anticipating that future regulations will mandate the V4 configuration anyway. However, this transition has resulted in a performance deficit compared to the established inline-4 engine, leading to a perceived, deliberate underperformance. Beyond Quartararo's visible mood, a pervasive sourness is evident across the rider lineup. Toprak Razgatlioglu remains agitated, while other riders, including Alex Rins and Jack Miller, are airing frustrations about competitive realities and contract discussions. Miller acknowledged the difficulty of achieving set goals, emphasizing the necessity of relentless hard work, though admitting frustration with the current package. The core issue appears to be a lack of understanding regarding the bike's setup and development direction. Riders report missing crucial feedback, stating they do not feel comfortable or understand the development path. While some, like Augusto Fernandez, feel the bike is still undercooked, others note specific deficiencies in braking and cornering grip. The consensus suggests the package is not yet fully understood. While the overall points tally for the Yamaha team is concerning, analysts suggest this is a necessary, albeit painful, phase of development. The long-term prospects for the 2027 season are not a primary concern for riders like Quartararo or Rins, who are looking toward other manufacturers. Ultimately, the current reality is that riders are grinding through an undercooked machine, accepting that significant gains are still forthcoming, even if the immediate performance is disappointing. Marc Marquez is anticipating a highly unpredictable Le Mans MotoGP weekend, warning that many unknowns are on the cards, including potential weather surprises. The weekend follows a recent end to Ducati's 5-win streak at Le Mans MotoGP, which was secured by LCR Honda's Johann Zarco in a rain-interrupted 2025 Grand Prix. Despite the result, Marquez remains focused on his pursuit of a 9th world title. Without a podium in the opening 4 rounds, Marquez currently sits 5th in the World Championship, trailing Marco Bezzecchi of Aprilia by 44 points across the season. Marquez has lost points to Bezzecchi in all 4 rounds, most recently after a chaotic sprint win at Jerez ended in a crash. The Ducati Lenovo rider showed resilience, finishing 4th at the Monday test behind a trio of Aprilias, and is now targeting his first French MotoGP victory since 2019. Marquez expressed confidence in the venue, stating, "Le Mans is a track that I like and where I was already very fast with the Desmos Desai GP last year." He added, "It will be a weekend with many unknowns. The weather might give us some surprises." Current forecasts indicate a risk of thunderstorms on Saturday and light rain on Sunday. Teammate Pecco Bagnaia reported positive developments during the test, particularly regarding aerodynamics, noting a step forward in cornering performance. Bagnaia also mentioned testing electronic solutions aimed at improving bike stability. He expressed hope that the team will focus on these areas for the Le Mans event. Marquez concluded by stating, "I am happy to go to Le Mans. On paper, it's the kind of track that can best enhance the character of the Desmos Desai GP." Despite Ducati's history, Bagnaia has never secured a win at Le Mans in the Premier class. The Italian will commence the 2026 event sitting ninth in the World Championship. The 2026 MotoGP season is ramping up, with the French Grand Prix at Le Mans set to deliver a full weekend of high-octane action, positioning the event as a crucial fight round in the championship calendar. Fans and enthusiasts can now follow the complete schedule for all practice, qualifying sessions, and the main race. The schedule is detailed in Central European Time. The action kicks off on Friday, May 8, with free practice 1 scheduled from 10:45 to 11:30, followed by a practice session from 15:00 to 16:00. Saturday, May 9, promises intensity with free practice 2 from 10:10 to 10:40, followed by qualifying 1 at 10:50 to 11:05 and qualifying 2 from 11:15 to 11:30. The day culminates with a sprint session at 15:00. The weekend concludes on Sunday, May 10, starting with a warm-up session from 9:40 to 9:50, leading into the main Grand Prix event at 14:00. This comprehensive timetable ensures that every moment of the MotoGP weekend at Le Mans can be tracked as the championship battles intensify. A recent review of the upcoming MotoGP 26 game for the Xbox Series X, published by FutureRev.com, has been released. This review is specifically targeted towards technology news for chief financial officers and other financial decision-makers, suggesting the analysis will focus not just on gameplay, but potentially on the technological aspects, development costs, or market viability of the title. The report offers insights relevant to those involved in strategic technology and financial planning.